So, your guys' first game, that side of the table, what'd you guys think? Thoughts on the game?
Like I said during the game, it is pleasant. It's a little bit thinky, but it's not, it's not brain burning or anything.
Right.
It's not Small City last week. I was feeling it was going to be kind of dull and uninteractive. Then you get into that second phase where you're buying the top cards, and well, there were 5 Glory to Rome. So it ends up being a surprisingly interesting and fun little game.
Okay. How about you, Greg?
Yeah, this may sound weird. This feels like what I want Seven Wonders to be.
I've heard some people compare it to Seven Wonders so far, so that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, because it has the same sort of concept. So you're getting symbols to get points to do more symbols to get.
Yes.
Right. Do more coke so I can work more hours, so I can make more money, so I can do more. Right. Yeah.
Drink more coffee.
Same idea. Right. Yeah.
But I like this. It's very interesting and neat and colorful. I can see this appealing to a lot of people who are new to the board games and people who've been playing for a while who are trying to get people in. This is a good hook, I think, as someone trying to grab people in.
Right. Thematically, it's crap. Honestly, I don't think there's anything like the theme couldn't be. At no point did I feel like. I mean, I suppose there's the colonies, so you're militarily conquering them, but it's a reach to me.
So what you're trying to do is create the ideal society. I figured this out. I've thought about this a lot because it was confusing to me at first because the box has all these different cultures on it from different time periods, and it was like, is there a TARDIS? How is this happening?
Right. Well, it's implied there's a TARDIS.
It's implied there's a TARDIS. So it is a little bit time travel-y. You have all these different civilizations, and you're pulling the best people in to create utopia, the best civilization. So I get that now that you're going for the best things. Why they actually give you, this much culture in that, because there's nothing on the card to really reveal that is left to be seen.
It's pretty artwork.
But it's pretty.
No,
I get where they were going now, which I need. I need to have some type of story.
I don't.
It depends, but for this I don't. I think this works enough as an abstract.
Just to do, yeah.
Yeah, you're just moving up tracks, getting and multipliers and stuff like that.
And by need, I mean I'll just make it up.
Right, sure.
And sometimes I find with games that I hook people in that too much theme can actually be distracting. That's why I use Azul and Lords of Waterdeep, because they're, who cares, push cubes, get the things out, do the things. And this is definitely another one of those. It's get the cards, don't worry about why, just get the cards, and then we'll worry about the strategy later.
Fair enough. One other thing that I did want to point out is the board's modular. I normally really dislike puzzle piece boards, but I will say the fact that maybe red goes after yellow next time. So the order in which those, there's a little bit of manipulation when it comes to that as well. So I figure probably ought to point that out. I enjoyed the game. It's not heavy. By any means. I mean, there's some legitimate thinky decisions here, and I have enjoyed all of my plays of this thus far. Is it anything earth-shattering? Is it anything that is going to stop? I need to go get this game. No, but it's absolutely a pleasant experience.
It is.
And I have not wanted my time back. I've enjoyed teaching the game. I've enjoyed playing it.
And there's tension in these decisions because you are deciding on whether you're going to flip one of these colonies or not. Ooh, I need the money right now. Money is super powerful. So there's a lot of decision making you need to do. The way, like you just mentioned, the way these cards are going to come out and making the decision of we're going to start here because I need money right away and I don't need one of those cards. And so I can sell it and then I'm going to get the card I really, really want. Or knowing, like Greg was able to do, that I was not paying attention to what order things are in for that phase B, so you can kind of strategically know where things are placed and decide if you're leaving something in or not. So yeah, there's ways you could really up your game. And
the nice thing about this is the game has enough here to where for experienced gamers to enjoy.
Yeah.
And can be able to play against newer players and still find common ground. It's one of those games, I think, right?
And because of the point salad nature of it, even though 50 points is a big gap between last and first. It's
Oh,
not.
wow, I still scored 140 or whatever,
Yeah.
It
right?
doesn't feel bad.
Right,
No.
right, yeah.
You still did well. And I mean, I could not tell where people were coming in. I really thought you were doing super well.
I did too.
I thought it was that side of the table, but I didn't know which one. Yeah.
I knew it was coming in last. That's all I knew.
I was frustrated
So-
because I kept being short. So I was like, I'm doing terribly. I haven't gotten colonies. I was actually really upset with like my game plan.
So here, and somebody asked, do you think that the medals are too powerful? The gold medal specifically. The argument, and also in chat, is everybody has access to them. Everybody
Yes.
has access to, you can focus on that. Now, obviously, the extra 4, so the 4 points on
was
this,
powerful.
that's an extra 16 points. Jess still wins if she doesn't get that card, unless I were to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, even my mulligan with the 14 points still, it doesn't. But, so it wasn't that, but where I think what they're seeing and what benefited me, this card did help. Whether it was what pushed me over or not, it did help tremendously. Knowing what's in there for these, and we should mention that there's a lot more of the purple cards.
Right, that
Then-
are not in the game, right?
Right, than the other cards. So there's 10 for each epoch in the other cards, but the purple cards have more than 10 per epoch.
16, I think it was.
16. And that's to give some variability, because once you start to know what cards are in there and what you can try to get, obviously people can see what you're doing. And we talked about kind of hate drafting or hate selling. Like, you didn't want, for you to get that mark, that last one was powerful, right? So there's kind of like mitigating that for other players, but you can stack those really well. So there's
And
rule breaker
on that
cards.
note, like, and this is what you were talking about,
Yeah.
it's possible these aren't in the game.
Yes.
These various ones, right?
Right, so I
There's
could have
one
gone
for
for
each
that.
color of these, but those in particular, these are the advanced game cards.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be, or it might be to where those are not even in the game.
Right. So you can't predictably
Right.
like try to get those. So
Right. So overall,
No.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Y'all?
Solid.
Yeah. No, I really actually like this a lot.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
And you?
Yeah, same. It's surprising. It's not what I thought it was going to be. We played it really late the first time.
And I was like,
And we're like, all right, sure.
But that was like,
and then, this
yeah, okay.
this was actually, pretty tense. So
And Sam says, I hate Seven Wonders, but this seems like a better version. Definitely feels like a good game for a wide variety of gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Seems kind of pricey, though. I can't speak to the price. I don't know what the MSRP
I didn't
is
look at that.
on this.
Yeah, usually I
we
look
got a
at that.
copy of this to stream it from the gathering to bring with us so we
Yeah.
can show it off to y'all. And again, that falls into the, is it worth it? That
It depends on you and your game group.
Yeah, everybody has to make their own determination on that.
I mean, I feel like if you don't have a gateway game and you want people to come in, this wouldn't be a bad option.
No, I think this is a solid option for sure. So there you go. So that is Hadara. Thanks everybody for joining and hanging out with us. Thanks to everybody here for doing the same. If you guys liked it, like and subscribe down below. You want to support the show. We're getting closer and closer each day to the next upgraded camera, which is a PTZ camera, which is going to be good for High Frontier 4 and other games later on this year, as well as Block War games. So if you guys want to help us, go to pledgehc.com and help us out there. Other than that, be back tomorrow at noon. Cataclysm, the Second World War. That is a big war game. It's going to be a lot of fun. We played it last night, had a blast with it.
Yeah, we did.
Going to be a lot of fun.
6
Gonna be-
hours?
Yeah, probably plan on a
learning.
6-hour stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it should be a really good time, and I enjoyed the hell out of it last night. So there you go. So I'm Edward.
and Jess.
Mark?
Greg.
All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. We'll catch you all tomorrow at noon. Take care, everybody.